Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. I almost forgot the applause button. What is there to say about this weekend? You know what? We're going to start with the live shows. For those of you who cannot attend the live stream on Saturday night, we hosted Eric of the Secret Network. You need to do yourselves a favor. If you don't want to sit through the replay, and you know what? We had a great time on it. Do some digging into the Secret Network. It hits so many wickets for me. Mainnet, privacy and security focused, very aggressive team, thinking outside the box. It's a great product, and you know what? It's probably one of the best ones you have never heard of. You might not know them now, but you're gonna. And the best way to profit from a rush is to be in before it happens. They have some great releases to mainnet coming out on November 9th. Do your diligence. AMP, ye old sleepy AMP, finally got their chance at the top yesterday morning, and it was one hell of a ride. 4.5 cents to 6 to 4.8 to 5.8, up and down, and it was being scalped to hell the entire time. This is what action looks like as the 24-hour volume increased basically 600% for the day. For the long-term holders, your day and investment didn't really change at all, except for ending back a little bit on the higher side, right around a nickel. For the scalpers, you made money, probably, but we are absolutely going to get flooded with a new batch of folks who saw it taking off, up 30%, bought at the top, and are now eating it as it fell back down 20-25%. So for the Reddit folks, prepare for a new batch of people who never heard of AMP before yesterday, coming your way to cry about how bad the token is and wish they had never gotten into it. And finally, the pump chasers were in absolute full force over the weekend, showing incredible, inexplainable gains in ANKR, mana, storage, so forth. There's going to be a lot of speculation as to why these did what they did, but the easiest explanation is usually the most correct, so we will start there. All of this and more right after my graphic. All right, we're going to start with the Secret Network because I am very excited about this project. Whether you are into crypto to make a buck or to change the world, one of the universal truths is that in order to maximize your profits, you need to be in early. This is not a crypto thing. This is an investment thing, and it applies to all markets. You can slowly ride up the Bitcoin as it continues to blossom and show the world that it might be everything we say it is. Might. And you can enjoy your daily 2% gains to 2% losses. Or you can embrace the altcoin market where the institutional money does not yet live and see the big percentage gains, 200%, 300%. I'm not saying that they don't swing down just as fast. Just saying the likelihood of Secret, SCRT, doing a 2 or 3x is much more likely in the next 6 months than Bitcoin doing a 2 or 3x. Sometimes it is just about percentage and not raw numbers. Altcoins are where the action is, and the Secret Network is a good one to take a look at. Blockchain is public. It's visible to anyone looking, unless it runs through SCRT. Do you want to know why there are no online poker games on blockchain? Because we can see the cards if you know how to look. It's not so with Secret. On November 9th, Supernova is going to be rolling out on mainnet, and it changes the game for them. Secret will now be bridged with Cosmos. That's big. Cosmos sees the value in Secret smart contracts, and it is going to become the new normal for the DeFi. First to market tends to win these races, and not only is Secret first to market, they are the only to market, first and finest. Do yourself a favor, take a look, do some reading, and I will let it go for now. So let's talk AMP. An interesting thing happened yesterday around 6 or 7 in the morning. AMP started taking off. Now, I know it came as a shock to a lot of people, particularly the Empire. But sure enough, AMP was getting its turn at the top. There's been a lot of sleepy money in AMP. A lot of people who bought in at the top and were looking for any reason to unload any opportunity. And yesterday, they got it. There's this thing in crypto where folks refuse to sell at a loss. They just won't. Now, one can make the argument that they would be a lot more likely to recover their capital by selling at a loss and investing in a more active project than by waiting for a sleepy project to take off. One can make the argument, and the math is very easy to flesh out. But sometimes it is better to wait and hope than it is to act. I don't pass judgment either way because it's not my money. But for those folks, they had their opportunity to sell yesterday, and they damn sure took it. As AMP was approaching the 6-cent mark, it was like rats leaving a sinking ship. You could see the sell orders piling up. This was not organic movement at all. Anyone who knows the product, who knows AMP, is well aware that for AMP to move organically, it needs to be utilized. And it hasn't been and won't be for a while yet. This was a pure liquidity pump, nothing more. It was Shiba money looking for a new home after they ran up and crashed Mana and ANKR. It was the crypto locusts. Now, surely the AMP folks, the long terms, know this. I really hope you were able to profit on the pump. We saw it with Coinbase. This was Coinbase Part 2. Little one. This is mini Coinbase. AMP settled down again right around a nickel. And the action's still up, but this is afterglow, and you know where we will end up. All hail the Empire. And speaking of the crypto locusts, we're going to finish with them. Very bad habits are being taught and reinforced over the weekend. The pump chasers. When you see something rail away for no apparent reason at all, the fear of missing out kicks in, and rational, reasonable, even objective traders have a tendency to pile on because how high will it go? This isn't investing at this point. This is gambling, and you know it. When the market value of a product greatly exceeds its intrinsic value, one should sell. When it's the opposite, one should buy. But we saw over the weekend that this is apparently just a guideline and not a hard and fast rule. So much money was pouring into Mana, ANKR, STORJ, that it crashed out both Coinbase Pro and it took out Gemini for a time. People could not wait to throw caution to the wind and get money into those projects. Look at them go when Lambo. To hell with fundamentals. I'm a very diversified investor. I'm in a lot of good projects. I used to be in Mana because, you know what, I like games. I'm not anymore. I used to be in ANKR. I bailed at 17 cents. I used to be heavy in STORJ. I think I got out of that one at 2.25, 2.30 maybe. Not because I don't like the projects. They're right here. I really do. I bailed because the locust swarm descended upon them. And if you are going to give me that much money that fast, I'm absolutely going to take it. There's a sell button on crypto. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can sell it. Mine is almost worn out after all of the selling and scalping I did this weekend. The best way to profit on these is to be in them before the hoard arrives. If you are in good projects with good fundamentals, they will not only organically grow, you also have the opportunity for the swarm, the zombie horde to arrive and gobble up all of the liquidity and make you a lot of money. Patience tends to pay off with that. But being in good products certainly mitigates your risk while you wait. If it booms for no reason whatsoever, and we watched it happen all weekend, don't be afraid to realize profits. You are in crypto to make money, right? Here you go. So, yeah, that's what we have to say this morning. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got a takeaway or two. We will be hosting not one, but two members of the Secret Network next Thursday on the live stream. Gonna be hitting them hard. before November 9th. That's sort of kind of a D-Day for them. I hope you can join us. That's it, guys. Stay safe. Be smart with your money. Cheers.